Whoa. Forgot to turn this off. Has it just been playing the intro the whole time? For like 16 hours? Hello. I will play this, but I want to play some Puyo before I have to play some shitty block moving puzzle in Ages, which I don't enjoy doing. Hello. What did you do today, chat? I didn't do anything. No, that's not true. I had coffee and bought an orchid for my family for Easter, and that's about it. And listened to a bunch of records again. Can I listen to it all on Spotify for no money? Yes. But can I have the experience of panic, attempting not to drop it every time I load it on the turntable? No. And if I can't do that, is it really music? Wow, you had coffee too. I want to have coffee. I've already had coffee and I want to have coffee. Maybe I should. Just be an over-caffeinated mess. No, I don't like tamarind very much. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Unless... I mean... That's gotta... Screw it, I don't care anymore. Wow, you should go and hail a cab and say, "Take me to Tower Records." And then have him take you to the Pizza Hut. And then Popcorn Mania. How long are you staying in Japan, Kevin? That I know some Pizza Huts still have the buffet. I don't think I've ever been to a Pizza Hut that had the buffet. So I'm glad such a thing exists, but I have no personal experience with it. Oh, I don't want to do that. 4 weeks total. Wow. They should have let me spend 4 weeks in the psych ward, and then I would have said, I was in Japan for 4 weeks, ha ha ha. Can't prove it. There's a bunch of people around me saying things that I don't understand. It must have been Japan. I don't know, I guess that. You might be in a psych ward. There was no hentai in my psych ward. Can you believe it? God, can you imagine? Let's see. Oh, this one's tricky because I have the all clear, and if I hop one piece, the whole thing falls apart. I think this works then. Does not work. I'm a dumbass. It's very nice outside, and I feel like I should be out doing things, but instead I'm inside playing Puyo Puyo. I don't have anything to do. Someone's like, hey, wanna come over and hang out? I'm like, yeah, maybe. Let me go run some errands, and then I was out running errands, and then she's like, hey, I'm too tired. I'm like, okay. Got him. How's that gonna work? I guess that'll go there. And that'll go there. It's okay though, I've also been historically flaky as an individual, so it is not up to me to complain. Shit! It didn't work. Chat, why am I so bad at Puyo? How have I played this game for like 20 years? Longer. Like 25 years. I still don't know how to play it. I'm not trying too hard. I'm not trying hard enough. God. I had a dream last night and it was just like a whole series of dreams about my parents yelling at me, saying that I ruined their lives, and then I woke up and I wasn't sure if it was a dream or not. Anyway, how's your Sunday? Oops. Undo that. I think I also had a different apartment in Boston in the dream. I was like, wow, I got this cool apartment. And then I woke up and was like, wait, my apartment's okay. I don't know what I would have done differently. I don't think the dream apartment had my turntable in it. Why does your apartment suck? Do you have the IKEA shark in it? To fulfill a stereotype? It's a studio. That's okay. I lived in a studio in grad school, and think of how happy I was there. I need a red, please. I need a red, please. Ah, fuck it. Let's get this. Oh. Screw it. The term studio seems really cool. Like, wow. Think of all of the things that I will create here. I am a hip urban artist in my studio. And it's like, no, it's just small. I gotta go back to calling them railroad apartments. Used to be $2,600 a month for your studio in the Bay Area. Did you like it? Wait, you're not currently living in Hawaii anymore though, right? Or are you? I'd have to check your business card, except it's like 10 years old, and I think all the ink got really smudged. Oh, you left like 7 years ago. Hey, that's roughly around the time in my life that I stopped forming new memories, so that checks out. Oh, this is bad. This whole thing is bad. That's bad. Oh, that's also bad. Imagine if that worked. I think this will work though, if I get another green. Oh, what if I put a blue on it and then... Oh no, don't do that. Oh, it's not gonna work. Yeah, I still have them in my dresser. I think the Zynga one got worn out, because I used to wear that one a lot because I liked it, because it was red. But I think I still wear the NVIDIA one periodically, because it is not full of a lot of holes. So, thanks for that. Thank you for being a force opposing my general nudity. I need 2 colors of something that are not red, or I mean blue or green. Those are green. Those are purple. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, it's back in business. It's got a bunch of extra dumb pieces on it, though. Ah, shit. Don't want that. Might want that. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's gonna break right there because the blues don't... Damn it. Why is this game so hard? Why have I literally never made a chain in Puyo once in my life? Shit. Don't give me that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I needed those blues up top, didn't I? Did I? Oh, I don't even know. Let's put that there and put this here and see if this does anything. It won't, because it needs a blue, and I knocked the blues off. Ugh. Throw it out. God, it's so sunny outside. And I have nothing to do. What do you do with your life, chat? Do you just, like, generally have a desire to do things, or what? Watch me, yeah, okay. See, I think the problem in life is that I just need someone to come over and grab me and be like, hey, want to do this? And I'll go like, yeah, okay. I don't have anything else to do, nor any ideas. But I guess that doesn't really happen. Or not enough. Yeah, I probably should buy more plants. Most of my herbs bit the dust. And then I got annoyed at how my basil kept harboring spider mites, so I put it in the freezer. Mostly because I was going to throw it out, but I was slightly skeptical the spider mites might come out of the garbage. But I figured they would not come out of the freezer. You know, this was gonna be a good chain. Now it's nothing. Yeah, but I don't have any money to travel the world. Also, I don't, like, care. I don't know, like, everyone says, oh, you should travel the world, but, like, I don't know. To me, I literally... Like, if you threw me somewhere in Europe or Asia or whatever, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, they have Starbucks here too. Cool, great. Wow, those buildings here sure look different than the buildings by me. Okay. Oh no, don't send me to Delaware. Yeah, but then you go and eat really good food abroad, and then it's like, oh, you go home and it's just bad. We have the bad Starbucks, and the bad McDonald's, and the whatever else you eat that's not a chain restaurant. What if you just don't enjoy things? It's like I don't really care about food. I don't really care about anything. I could eat in The Sims. It's like the same thing. I could eat McDonald's in The Sims. Why would I go all the way to, like, France to eat a Royale with cheese when I can do it in The Sims? Think about it. I need a double purple, by the way. Which I don't think it's gonna give me, and then I'm gonna lose. No, I don't need a double blue. I need a double purple. Oh, there's one. Then I need a single purple. And then I need a single purple. I need a single purple. Okay, I think this works. Maybe. Oh, I think it's gonna break at the blue level. Ah, actually, no, it's good. Oh, there's no green on it. Man, it was supposed to do that. And that. And that. And that. Yeah, go to the UK psych ward. Guys, you gotta get me out of here. They're only feeding me beans and pills. Rate a psych ward in every state. I mean, there's supposed to be a really good offshoot of McLean here, but they don't take insurance. It's more like a mental health spa, which is not the one that I went to. I probably went to one of the better psych wards you can go to, though. Especially because the whole time, I did not have a roommate. And they initially put me in with somebody, and I was like, no. Sorry, but I need my private room so I can stream to the internet about being in a psych ward, and my roommate will not think I am going crazy. Also privacy, yada yada, whatever. Oh, what am I doing? Does that work? Hey, Funk. I guess it's gonna have to work. Oh, the blue popped. Oh, there's a lot of really bad psych wards here. And they're all owned by, like, the same hospital corporation. People tell you not to go there, so... I mean, I guess overall it was good that I went to the place. Not the specific place, but a branch of the place that I wanted to go to. And they did not give me a roommate, and they did not send me to the, like, first available bed in the really poorly reviewed places. It was... It's like a 4? I guess... I was thinking about how I would have rated it. Like 3.5, 4? I don't know. I guess it's okay. I mean... I didn't die. I felt like they addressed my needs. It was relatively clean, just mostly boring. Also, how I would describe myself. No. No. Okay, does that work? The reviews were like high freeze. I got to walk around in like pajama bottoms and a t-shirt for like a week. And wear the hospital socks and sit on the chair in group therapy, weirdly. And no one says anything. No, they never caught me streaming. I mean, I was not talking very loudly from what I remember. Yeah, the Wi-Fi was unsecured. So, you know, it's pretty good. No, I absolutely have and still do decide on like healthcare providers based on internet reviews, which is probably why I have a hard time finding any. None of them are good enough for me. Oh, I lost. They could have all tapped the Wi-Fi, yeah. I should have done a speed test. I don't think I did. Yeah, 4 to 5 didn't die and mostly boring. Did not let me use my phone charger or else I hang myself with it. Honestly, like, that was the biggest drag. Like, once I was able to use my phone, not being able to charge it in my room was kind of a bummer. But whatever. I guess it was good because it gave me a reason to go out and, like, talk to people. Or write a bunch, or whatever it is. But, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, it's bad. That messed the whole thing up. Oh, wait, no it didn't. It still worked. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, I haven't really written anything. I've been meaning to, because there are definitely periods where I feel like I would be helped if I did. Oh, wait. I put that piece in backwards. I mean, it was... I wrote about a lot of things. Some of it's like depression, some of it's weird like existentialism, a lot of it were just like daily diaries of whatever's happening, or how it's funny that everybody there knew my name but I didn't remember anybody else's name. So then I tried to make a note of that, and it's like, this is this person, they do this and this. This is what they're like. I feel like I owe it to them to remember them. And maybe someday I'll read it. At least some of it. Some of it's very grim. So maybe not all that. But like, I have little notebooks and journals and everything that I bought a while ago. That doesn't go there. That I keep thinking like, oh, I'll write stuff in. I can write okay, I think. But then, like, I never do because I think, oh, well, anything I write in this is probably, like, going to be worse. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna ruin the journal by writing in it. Like, whatever I put in here is not going to be as valuable as... I don't know how to phrase it. It's like I'm defacing this perfect object that's blank and has so much potential for better things to be written in it, so let me not even bother. You know? They're flesh automatons animated by neurotransmitters. I totally wrote a chapter in that notebook about that specifically. And then underneath, I signed my name, and then underneath that I wrote, AKA 800 billion synapses or something. Let's see, yeah, that works. I mean, it's silly, but sometimes I do get hung up on that sort of thing. Oh, it doesn't work. But I also try not to fixate on it. Because, like, whatever. We're all made of stuff. We've always been made of stuff. And the idea that, like, no, we figured out exactly what we're made of, which means we're actually nothing. It's, like, very simplistic, because who knows anything? All just guessing. How am I don't know, bored, I guess. I kind of had plans today and then they fell through, so now I'm playing Puyo even though it's very nice outside and I should be doing things, but also, like, who can be bothered to do things? There. I did it! I think. That's like 7? Yeah, the weather's too nice. It's even 73 in here, and I don't have to have the AC on. And it's very sunny, and all my plants are doing okay. It's apparently 47 degrees, which might as well be 90. Yeah, the lemon tree has been putting out a whole bunch of blossoms. And also putting out a bunch of tiny lemons and then dropping a bunch of tiny lemons. It's funny, my colleague called me earlier. It's like, hey, how should I replant this tree that we just got? So I guess I've just become like the in-lab citrus whisperer. Let me tell you how to plant. As if I know anything and did not just, like, frantically Google anything that I know. Oh, okay. The tree folk. Let's dancing. I should have gotten my PhD in plants. That would have been a lot more, like, existentially safe than getting it in neuroscience. Just be like, wow, trees. I like trees. I want to sit under a tree. Hooray. Oh, I messed that one up. I guess I can still do that. But my apartment trees are not quite big enough. Someday they will be. Especially the lime tree that just keeps going. Oh, I've lost. Unless... No, I've lost. Become a nuclear engineer? Why would I... What? I'm gonna invent the better H-bomb, A-bomb, I don't know. Whatever we're calling him. Put an electron gun in your head and die. God, there's a thing in biology, it's called the gene gun, which shoots little particles of DNA on, like, small gold beads into a sample in order to introduce foreign DNA and then transfect it. Or maybe it's transform it. Transfecting, I think, only pertains to using a virus, but whatever. And not only is it called the gene gun, but it is also called the bioblaster, which I think is a really good name. The Bio Blaster and it shoots DNA. Yeah, make the gene gun that shoots denim at people. There you go. Oh no, don't make me all that 90s. No. Let's see, did I do anything interesting that I took a picture of? I don't think so. I could show you the orchid that I bought for my parents. Because I'm also the orchid whisperer. Apparently. Plants are easy. I don't know how people kill plants. Wish your field of study had a blaster of some sort. It probably does. Like, you know, what is it? I'm sure you could blast it. Math blaster. There you go. There. I just watered it. It's got a bunch of buds, so hopefully some of them will pop by the time I give it to them for Easter. Also, I spent like $35 on that pot because a lady makes them on Etsy. And the pot's got a bunch of holes in it. It looks like that on top of the box of Swiffer wet jet pads. What else did I take pictures of? Literally nothing. What's the deal with the holes? So orchids you don't plant in soil, you plant them in the combination of like wood chips and moss, and they don't like to be wet all the time, so the holes allow them to air out. You don't need to have them, but I have all my orchids in pots like that, and A, they look nice, and B, they're doing great. And sometimes the roots kind of spaghetti out of the holes, which is kind of novel, but usually I try to squish them back in. Like, my orchid's doing pretty well. It's been blooming like that since February, and I have another one next to it, except it's yellow. If I had a house, would I have a garden? Maybe. Oh yeah, so I was talking about this yesterday. I had sent a text to one of the people that I remembered being friends with in the psych ward, but I don't know his last name, so it's just Ryan Psych Ward, which is his official last name forever and ever now. Mr. Psych Ward. I don't know if I was saying to some degree or if he was saying that. Here's a figure I made for work that I thought was really good, and then my boss is like, no, make it again. So I guess I'll have to do that, but at least you can see that the M. Cherry stained dread neurons co-localize with Foss expression after we gave them CNO. And then I have like a bunch of retakes of the video that I posted with the turntable, which I don't know why is super low res here. This says 720p, it is not. Art where I moved it. It is on vinyl, it's 2 discs. It's like the World Trade Center never fell, and I own it on vinyl. I don't know, what else do I have in my photo gallery? Here's when I was texting the crisis line last week, and I was really depressed, and they're like, I don't know how to make you believe it gets better, and I'm like, that's fine, I know it doesn't. See you. So, that helped. Just kidding. What else? I took the screenshot of my boss who said I did a good job on something, and I wanted to remember that, so there you go. I'm knocking it out of the park. Apparently. There's this band called Vacations, and on Spotify they have little animations for different songs, and all of their animations are like characters dancing in their bedroom, and one of them was Shrek breakdancing. And I thought that was really funny. Unfortunately, it doesn't animate in the screenshot, but you should check them out. They're okay. Also, Shrek breakdances to it. What else? Also, I think... Oh, maybe I didn't take a picture of that. One of them is CJ from San Andreas breakdancing, but I guess I didn't screen cap that. Here's 6 years ago when I was Hatsune Miku, but the wig hadn't arrived yet, so it's just me. What else? I thought this was funny on Reddit, on the Baltimore subreddit, which it doesn't even matter. But I check on it now and then. It's, you know those trees that just smell like musty jizz? I don't know how else to explain it. I just like the one response that says, wow, what a great time to be a mouth-breathing doofus. Because as a mouth-breathing doofus, that is a great term for it. But I think I just like the term doofus more than anything else. Here's a review of an Animal Collective album. This guy gave it 1 star and said, maybe it's for animals. Can't stand this garbage. Doesn't even sound like music, which seems kind of ironic because his username is Birdmonkey, but, you know, what are you gonna do? What else? What else did I take a picture of? Took a picture of this old-ass antibody from 2012. Cow Biochem got shut down. They used to produce this antibody, and then they had like a bunch of issues with how they were using animals in like unethical ways. I don't remember how specifically, but they got shut down and I think relocated the lab to China. I forget. What did Cow Biochem actually do? Shut down. Cow Biochem scandal. Let's see. No. This is what my supervisor was telling me, but I can't find the information about it. I guess it was just like poor animal housing conditions or something. What was the context of what? I don't know. When did you take that? What was the context of that? Was it recent? Oh, a year ago. I don't know, actually. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember. I don't have pictures of anything else, really. Here's a sandwich I ate. It was, I don't know, whatever. That's mostly it. And then it's just back to like the random photos I took in the psych ward. Here's a random photo of me in the psych ward bathroom with my pajama pants. That's about it. Yeah, there's like literally nothing else in here that's worth showing or like is even interesting to show. I mean, I did a Friday crossword puzzle in 30 minutes, which is not very good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not, like, hugely exciting. Did I talk more to the weird girl at the psych ward? Which weird girl at the psych ward? You're gonna have to narrow that down. Oh, the one who asked if I'd wake up tomorrow? No. She stopped talking for like 5 days. And then one day I went down the hall and I heard her talking again. And she was banging on the door to the medical window, screaming that she needs abortion pills and that none of them are giving the abortion pills to her. And it was like 11 p.m. And like started banging on the window and like screaming at people, and I think she had to be restrained. Prior to that, like, she went in the day room when all the middle-aged dudes were watching hockey and just took the remote and changed the channel to SpongeBob and started laughing. And then she got kicked out of the day room. Giga chat move. Yeah, kind of. To be honest. No, the one that I liked was the one that kept, like, talking about finding Rodney. Because then she just made a wild recovery when they put her on lithium. And it was very touching to see her do better. And, like, actually hold a conversation. She's just, like, a normal person just having weird brain issues. And all that. We hugged. Mutual brain issue solidarity. Whereas the one that asked me if I would wake up the next day, I don't think showered. Like, ever, maybe. Which was a reasonably common thing in the psych ward. Aw, check this out! All the way. They do lithium because it works great. Just as long as you get regular blood work. But it works super well and it works really fast. We just don't exactly know the mechanism specifically by which it works. Are the patients forced to bathe if they smell too bad? They're probably gently encouraged. I don't think they're forced in the shower. There's like one person who totally just wore the same dress for like 6 days straight and eventually changed it, and it was probably longer than 6 days. Not counting the time where she was still wearing it and I had not yet been in the ward. And like she would just walk by you and you wouldn't really notice, and then there'd just be this like wake of body odor behind her, and it's like, oh god. But also, like, what do you say to people in the psych ward about things like that? You know? Well, I don't think it was like a suicidal individual. I think she was just, I don't know, like in psychosis or something. I don't really know what her problem specifically was. But she, like, never spoke. Oh, am I gonna lose? No. She never spoke to any of us, and always made this, like, constant noise where it sounded like a weird hiccup slash belch. I don't know how else to explain it. Like this very guttural sound essentially non-stop all day. And the other guy who used to stay across from me, who was like convinced that all the doctors were trying to kill him with medicine and refused to take it and said the N-word a lot, would like scream at her to stop making that sound. And like, oh god, dude, it is a tough job. I don't know how people manage working in psych wards and not just... Like, I don't know, a lot of the things that you would expect to happen in it don't really happen. Like, nobody really gets forcibly restrained. You could be, like, really violent. Maybe not, like, really, really violent, but, like... You know, you could be, like, acting out, like, taking the phone on the wall and, like, smacking it against the wall, or the payphone... No, it wasn't a payphone, but, like, the dial pad or whatever, and, like, screaming at staff, and, like, nobody... They don't, like, restrain you, they don't, like, tackle you, it's just... You were gently led back to your room, and apparently on my last day there, one of the new people, like, punched one of the nurses in the face. But, like, again, she didn't get moved, she didn't get transferred, she's just in the psych ward. I don't know what happens when you do that, but, like, you know, there are no rooms with padded walls, there are no straitjackets. You're just essentially in a hospital until they say you're not in the hospital anymore. So, like, when people are kind of troublesome, I guess you don't really do anything in the moment, at least. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people think of it as still a very, like, cuckoo's nest thing. When it's really not, it's mostly just boring. You got accused of arousing the men and being awful. I don't think I was accused of anything. I think everybody liked me. Even, like, the guy who would scream the N-word. Like, I'd hold the door open for him, and he would say thank you. So, like, I don't know. It was fine. But God, is it a tough job, I imagine. Yeah, but, like, you know me, chat. I'm essentially harmless. You know, and even when I'm having, like, really crummy panic attacks and nothing feels real or any of that, like, I don't take it out on people, I just sit there and go crazy internally, but other than that, can generally get along with people. Not everybody was in the same room, though. Like, there was definitely a wing of it that was for more, like, overtly violent people. Or people who, like, just did not do anything. Like, people who didn't speak, people who didn't bathe. All just kind of in this one little corner, like people who were non-responsive to anybody talking to them. But I was just happy that I had my own room the whole time. I'd like to believe was because the nurses liked me, but who knows. They liked me singing in the shower, so I guess that's gotta count for something. Well, I felt really bad because they put me in this one room with this one lady who was like 40 years older than I was. And I was like, look, guys, please, I don't want to share a room with anybody. Please put me in my own room, or at least put me in somebody, or like in a room with somebody who's like closer to my age. Like, I don't care what gender the person is. I just want like someone to relate to, maybe. But like the older lady that was in that room really liked me, and then when I had asked to have my room changed, they kicked her out specifically. And she was like, oh, I don't know why they're making me change rooms. I like this room. I like talking to you. I feel comfortable with you. And it's like, oh, I can't ever tell you that it was me. I felt so bad. I mean, they just moved her across the hall, but it's like... Oh, no. It's nothing personal, I just... And then she would, like, walk by my room and see that there were 2 beds and nobody was in the other bed, and it's like, I don't know why I couldn't have just stayed here. And I would just be like, yeah, I don't know either. It's weird, huh? I still feel really bad about that, to be honest. I mean, like, the staff could have just said no. And, like, not accommodated it, and it would have been whatever, but also just, like... Oh no, I'm history's greatest monster. In the psych ward. No, I don't think she ever gave me the stink eye. Like, she would just ask occasionally, like, how I'm doing, and was always friendly with me. But yeah, I don't know. Ouch, my elbow. Anyway. I like that dude's little face. No, not that way. Look at all the animation frames they put in his little wiggly arms. Oh, so let me check. Have I been dropping any frames? No, not yet. Did it have a jacuzzi? No! What? Yes, actually. No, it just had showers. But the showers got pretty hot. Not all of them. And some of them definitely smelled worse than the others, but... I eventually figured out which ones were, like, skin meltingly hot and only used those. God, my parents started referring to the trip as, like... Oh, let me look it up. I think they were starting to call it, like, the psych spa or something. It's like, guys, it's not. It's really not. Yeah, my mom's like, you just had a week at the psych spa. You mean the psych spa? No, I didn't. It's not what I meant. I mean, it's cute, I guess, but in a way where it feels very dismissive. It's like, oh, you were just at a resort. Like, no, it was not a resort. At the happy place, yeah, no. more miserable people there than I've ever seen. Yeah, I went to Dick's Last Resort. That's what it was. Yeah, all my humors are out of whack. Oh, I shouldn't have put that there. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, this is all screwed up. There's no way to save it. It's all ruined. Just blow it up. Who cares? Want to open a psych ward so you can call it the last resort? Do you want to go halfsies with me on it? I'm mentally ill. Apparently. I went to Flavor Town. People yelling the N-word and not bathing is a normal resort thing. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you go to, like, a Florida resort, maybe. No offense to Florida. It's been like 2 weeks. I think I probably have something else to talk about. I don't really... I think my cold is over, at least. I haven't been, like, building my mountain of tissues anymore. Oops. My nose used to bleed a lot in the psych ward as well. I don't know why. And they would give us regular COVID tests, and I would, like, stick the swab in my nose and then stick it in a little thing, and it would just make the whole thing red with blood on the inside, with all the little fluid in the testing chamber, which sounds very Portal, but I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, it was probably dry air. But maybe I was dying secretly. You're in Europe now. Hey, me too. No, I'm not. Haha, April Tools, because it's the 2nd. Yeah, it had that resonance cascade, which is why that guy said the N-word a lot. Hard R resonance cascade. Maybe I'll be in Europe someday. You're in Europe 24/7. Oh, how's that? What's your favorite Europe? The one with the pizza. Wow, I love... Bosnia, Herzegovina. I don't know how you say the other half. It's not even a joke. It's like, say something that's not Italy and is maybe funny. That one. Man, now I want a pizza again. Yeah, Brazil's Europe. That's the one thing you have to know about Brazil, that it is in Europe. No, I already ate 2 little sandwiches when I went to Starbucks, and I guess that's enough. How much more do you need to eat? 3 little sandwiches? I don't think so. Oh, I could have kept going, but it didn't. You want to be in USA? Oh, nice. Let's get married and then have anchor babies, or whatever they call them on Fox News. I want a baby shaped like an anchor. A real screwed up one. Can make a lot of money with it at the circus. What else is new on my phone? Oh, nothing. The highlight of my day was somebody making an AI model of Brian Wilson singing songs in the mid-60s that Brian Wilson did not sing. But songs that he might have sang. And it's surprisingly kind of good, except it's like the kind of niche Beach Boys thing that I don't think any of you would really care about. It's like, oh, this is Brian singing Guess I'm Dumb, a song that he wrote and then gave to Glenn Campbell to sing, but he never actually sang it, and if he did, it was not recorded, but here's him singing it as if he did record it in this alternate history. And, like, the Beach Boys nerd part of me is like, wow, that's great. I'm gonna listen to this on loop. And to the rest of you, it's like, why is this old guy singing a song by another old guy? Why is he not singing new music like NSYNC or 98 Degrees? Yeah, an AI model of me that just plays Oregon Trail. I mean, I already say the same jokes. As is. Here, I have to show you this thing. YouTube AI Brian Wilson. It's Brian, like the Family Guy dog, and they both got killed in the car crash. Oh no, what is this? Is this on YouTube? 24/7 Master Chief advice? This is not that.